Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, July 24th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I love my inner child. And if you do say these little mantras out loud, I hope that you do it with the same kind of I love kind of energy because it's silly and fun, and that is the essence of Leo, which we're getting into. The Sun and Mercury have both shifted past that 0-degree point, and so now it's time to really embrace the highest vibration of Leo, which is that of the inner child, the heart, joyful, creative, expressive energy. And it's not to say that the other side of Leo, which can be ego, it can be the tortured child, the temperamental child, the temper tantrum child, that can show as well, and it's not a sign to push that side away. That's the time where you gotta love your inner child. You really gotta love your inner child when that side of things show up, and see what the blocks are to love that are coming up. And helping us today, we have Moon in Scorpio. So, Sun in Leo, Moon in Scorpio, it can be a difficult connection. There's a square there, but I have to say that the majority of the close people in my life have strong Leo and strong Scorpio in them. I love the combination. I think it's beautiful. Leo has the potential for the lightest light, and Scorpio has the potential for getting into the deepest depths. And, everything has the balance of the two, the balance of the dark and the light. We can't have a full life without the balance. So we have some of that balance today. And Scorpio is actually helping illuminate our Leo today. Moon in Scorpio actually is going to be trining Neptune, which Neptune is retrograde. So that's bringing up our intuition. So we have heightened potential for tuning into our intuition, listening to our gut, knowing what right action is. And so especially if we're stepping into our creativity, if we're stepping into our expression, our light, our intuition is going to help guide us. And the other connection that Moon in Scorpio is going to be making today is with Pluto. So sextile, positive aspect to Pluto in Capricorn. And Pluto's bringing that transformation energy. So maybe there's some shift we need to do. Maybe some of this shift is like there's something you want to do and your inner child is scared, or your inner child is throwing a temper tantrum about it. Pluto at 13 degrees, which is that revolution, evolution degree, and the Moon in Scorpio, which is that, revolution, evolution degree 13, is going to help us step into the transformation so we can step into this expression, so we can step into this love. It can also, our intuition and this Pluto energy can help us see maybe where ego is shining instead of the heart. It happens to all of us. It's something that we're all working through. So take a look at that. I think the biggest thing is that Venus is moving retrograde tomorrow. It's moving tomorrow at 2:29 a.m. Pacific time. And, this Venus is starting in Virgo, which is very interesting. It's starting at 0 degrees Virgo. 0 is that transformational degree. 0 resonates with Pluto. So this is going to be potentially a very transformational retrograde. But retrograde is not about stopping or not doing. I think retrograde for anything is always about being able to look in and recognizing the things that are going on in the subconscious. I think we have a better chance of tuning into our subconscious, our unconscious, when we are in any kind of retrograde period. And we have a few planets in retrograde right now that are helping us really seek out our patterns. And so this retrograde is about seeing, feeling, relating. Venus is about relating to what's going on in the unconscious that's moving us forward, because we never stop. It's always about moving forward. So keep in your process, but be aware of what's going on in a deeper level for the next 6 weeks. Also, this retrograde starting in Virgo, I put the attention of Virgo on the physical body because it's about our daily reality, and our body is like our presence in daily reality. So I think this is taking us into Leo and giving us an opportunity to love our body on an even deeper level, love and relate to our body and on an even deeper level. So if you started any beautiful body practices when Venus moved into Virgo, keep this up through Leo. Maybe Leo will help bring, a higher fun vibration into it, because Leo loves to bring in the fun. So maybe if you had started working out, maybe your workouts are going to kick up in the music and start dancing, but bring it in. It also has potential for bringing in old romantic interests It definitely could shift a lot of things. Leo, which Venus is going to be shifting back into Leo while it's retrograde, is the sign of romance and sex and then also creativity. And Venus in the sign of Leo, I mean, we just went through it, does definitely stimulate the creativity. You want to share your beauty with the world. So we have a lot that we're working with this Venus retrograde. I do want to also mention it's starting on the fixed star Regulus, which is a star of success. This is beautiful. It's a star of like knowing its worth, knowing it and owning it. It's like Regulus is like one of the celebrities of the sky. So we also have that aspect. So remember, through this retrograde, no matter what happens through the transformation, everything is always working out for you. So the cards I pulled, patience. Oh, retrograde patience, you know, the fire in us, we all have some fire in us somewhere. It wants to go, go, go. We must be patient. Everything is unfolding in perfect timing. And there are many possibilities. So be open to the possibilities through this and understand, you know, this cage is opening. Maybe we're flying through some of these bars. Maybe this is part of the retrograde, is releasing some of those unconscious things that hold us back from what we truly desire. So that is it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.